Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I'm Miss Sunshine. Thank you for stopping by to watch this amazing content. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe now before you continue watching my video. So guys, in this video I want to talk about 5 signs that you notice and you know a woman is actually not ovulating. So these signs can actually vary. Like when I say it varies, it depends on body system. It can differ from one woman to another woman. So it's very important that you observe yourself, you monitor yourself in order to know the particular signs that you will notice in your body and you know you are not ovulating, which means you have to report to the hospital for proper management and follow-up. So what do I mean by the term anovulation? Anovulation happens when an egg or ovum is not released from the ovaries during your menstrual cycle. Remember, when you talk about ovulation, for someone that has a normal 28-day cycle, ovulation usually takes place on the 14th day of your menstrual cycle. This 28-day cycle actually differs. Some people don't usually have 28-day cycle. They tend to have 30-day cycle, 32-day cycle. For some, it can be irregular. So if you're having a normal 28-day cycle, on the 14th day, you are expected to ovulate. So once this egg is not being released on the 14th day of your menstrual cycle, it means there is anovulation, which means absence of ovulation. So guys, today I'll be sharing with you guys some signs that you will notice and you will know that a woman is actually not ovulating. So the first one we'll be looking at today is irregular menstrual cycle. If a woman's menstrual cycle is consistently irregular and unpredictable, it may indicate a lack of ovulation. I used May because for some people, they might actually have irregular menstrual cycle and they will still ovulate. It's not a definitive sign. That is why I used May. So, but if you're having irregular cycle, it could indicate that ovulation is not taking place. It's one of the signs that you'll notice and you know there is anovulation. So the second one is absence of cervical mucus changes. During ovulation, the cervical mucus becomes clear, stretchy and sticky, resembling that of egg whites. So if you don't notice any changes in your cervical mucus, it can actually indicate that ovulation is not taking place, because usually once ovulation is taking place, the cervical mucus is expected to change. You'll notice that it becomes clear, sticky and stretchy. So if yours doesn't look like that and look like that of egg white, it's a sign of anovulation and you have to report to the hospital for proper monitoring. So we also have absence of positive ovulation prediction kits. We actually have what we call ovulation prediction kits that is used to check if a woman is actually ovulating. You can get this in the hospital or in the pharmacies. How does it work? You can actually use it to test in your urine to check if the luteinizing hormone surges prior to ovulation. When I mean surges, I mean if the luteinizing hormone actually increased prior to ovulation. So, but if you are doing this test with that particular kit consistently and is always showing a negative sign, like you try it this month, try it next month, and also try it another month, and is always showing negative sign, that means it could indicate that ovulation is not taking place. So you can also try by buying this kit and use it to test in order to know if you are ovulating. There is also lack of basal body temperature rise. Typically, the basal body temperature usually increases after ovulation. So you have to monitor your basal body temperature to know if there is any noticeable changes or rise in the basal body temperature, because it's expected that after ovulation, the basal body temperature should increase slightly. So once there is no increase in your basal body temperature, if you're monitoring it consistently, it means that ovulation is not taking place and you need to do the necessary thing by going to the hospital so that the hospital will help you in using other means of checking if there is ovulation or not. The last one is lack of ovulation symptoms. For some people, during their ovulation, they usually feel this mild pelvic pain or bloating. And remember, it doesn't occur in everybody. It differs from one woman to another. For some, they don't usually experience these pelvic symptoms. They don't experience any pelvic pain or even bloating. So these signs are not usually definitive. So what you have to do is, if you suspect you are not ovulating, just go to the hospital so that some other tests could be conducted on you in order to check if you're ovulating or not. I believe this video will help you know if you're ovulating or not, or for you to suspect that you're not ovulating or not. Do well to like the video, comment, share below. If you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe before leaving, and see you again in my next vlog. Bye.